Hello YouTube. Today I'd like to show you this Samsung Galaxy A10. Oh, it's my alarm clock. So you can see. Okay. So I'll start again. This is my Samsung Galaxy A10. And you can see it's partially opened, but they're just for the purpose of the video. And I'd like to show you what happened to me because you can see that there's one small crack right here and a small crack right here of the screen, but it's not a crack that would damage the screen. Like the screen was working. But what happened to me 3 days ago, I actually seen that the battery inflated a little bit, because this is a common thing with Samsung phones. The battery inflates a lot of the times. So I actually, when I looked from the right, I could see like light beneath this part. Like when the screen was on, I could see like white light coming out of this part of the phone because the battery is right here in this area, and it inflated and it moved the display a little bit up. So I realized this like a month ago, but I was going to buy a new battery and replace it because it was not holding charge anymore. As soon as, like, after it inflated, it was not holding charge anymore. This phone, by the way, it was secondhand, but it should not be older than 1.5 years because right now today is, what's the date? It's the 7th of December 2020, and this phone was only introduced like 1.5 years ago. So the battery is not so old, but it inflated. And to get to the conclusion of the video, on today is Monday, and on Friday, the phone, I was inside, and it was like normal room temperature, 20 degrees Celsius, and I went outside to my car, and outside it was like 0 degrees Celsius. For the ones who use Fahrenheit, that's about 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I went into the car, and I put my phone into the holder in the car, and I was like defrosting the front window, the front windshield, and I set the phone into my holder, and all of a sudden the screen started turning like red, and there were like red lines here, and then the red color, and then like two minutes later the screen was completely black, and it wouldn't turn on. As you can see, like if I press the buttons, or like in the beginning of the video it was actually ringing, you can see that the screen is completely black. It's like if it was disconnected, So this is the power button. When I press it, it doesn't. Hold on, it's hard to do this thing with two hands. So when I press it, it doesn't do anything, and I can actually show you by plugging the phone in that the phone actually makes a sound that it's like on. The phone is on actually. So check it out. So you can tell it's charging, and it's like powered on, and it's connected to my Wi-Fi and everything, but the display is not working. And to show you why it's not working, I just opened the back thing. You open it like with this, and you slide it inside, and then you can like take it off. I wanted to take a look inside, and here you can see there's a flaw, the problem with the design of the phone. And I think that, to be honest, Samsung chooses this design on purpose. Let me show you. This is the battery, and if you look from the side, you can clearly see that the battery is inflated a little bit. Like it's a little bit bigger than it should be. Right here, it's clearly visible. And those two cables that are above the battery are actually the display cables. I think that one of them is like for the display or the touchscreen, and the other one is maybe for so that the phone can connect and communicate with the lower part, where is the like the speaker and the charger port. And what happened? I think I'm 95% sure what happened is the battery, when I went outside, the battery inflated a little bit more. I actually went to the car and I plugged it in. So either by the temperature or by plugging the phone in, the battery inflated a little bit more. And I think that it actually damaged the flex cables. Flex cables, because the flex cables are really tight here. There's no additional space. And I think what happened is that actually the battery inflated and that had broken the flex cables. So that's why the display is completely off. And to be honest, I think this is a really poor design. And my friends and my father, who are using Samsung phones a lot, they all have problems with inflating batteries. And I actually think that since this is a low-end model, like Samsung Galaxy A10 is low-end, I think that the purpose of this design is that when the battery inflates, it actually breaks the cables, so you can throw the phone away, because then you would have to buy a new display and new battery and maybe even like something else, because one of the cables could be for the display and one of the cables could be for something else. So like if the battery in this phone inflates, which happens quite a lot, then this phone is worthless and it's like you can throw it to the trash, which is really bad, because we are trying to be ecological, and like the European Union a few days ago passed something. I don't know exactly. You can look it up probably, but like our representatives want to force companies to supply replacement parts for every product sold here for like a few years or something, so that people don't throw away electronic stuff and don't make e-waste, like electronic waste. But exactly, this is the design that makes the phone break, because they could easily put those cables like underneath the battery, but when you do it like this way, and or they could make it a little bit longer so there's a little space, but when you make it this way and the battery inflates, you can throw the phone away. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Sorry for the quality, because I don't have a better phone to film on, because my iPhone was stolen. And I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked it, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.